Hello everyone and welcome to another 2024 Supercoach video, and today we'll be going through my trades, my thoughts on some of the options, um, and some of my future plans perhaps, and my captain and vice captains for the week. So let's get into it. So first off, one of my trades has been Hayden Young. He's gone to Lukey Ryan. So yeah, he could go bananas this week, Lukey Ryan. I realised that I won't get his 170 and 129 he scored in previous weeks, but yeah, I reckon he's a lock for top six. All right, and also you'll notice that I still have Zach Reed, I still have Nick Caulfield. Well, yeah, they can just sit on my bench. Best 18 this week. Hopefully all these guys get named for the next round, but then I've got plans for the next couple of weeks. So after round 6, we're going to have your Sextons, you're going to have your McKerchers. They're going to have defender status. So, we could trade one of these guys out and bring either McKercher or Alex Sexton to our back line. And, yeah, so it doesn't look like there's going to be many backline rookies coming through. Well, not that I've seen anyway. I realised that there's Marty Hoare, there's Toby Pink on the bubble this week. Toby Pink, I don't know, could he be a bit of a slow burn? And Marty Hoare, he was the sub last week, although Stephen May and Jake Lever were injured. They went down last week, but I do believe Lever is playing this week and May is only a couple of weeks away. So Marty Hoare will have that 12 in his scoring cycle for another couple of weeks. So yeah, I don't think he's going to make much, and he could be sub candidate as we saw last week. All right, now on to my second trade of the week. Now I've traded out Ollie Wines, and I've gotten in Jack Steele. Oh, sorry, yeah, I'll Caniglio for Jack Steele. So that was always the plan with my Caniglio pick. I expected him to go nuts for the first 3 rounds. Didn't happen. It wasn't disaster, but I was hoping that he'd make a little bit of cash on those huge scores I was expecting, but he actually lost 2k. My original plan was to trade him down to Walsh after he had his bye. Now, obviously, Walsh hasn't been playing for Carlton, so I was going to target someone who maybe was a little bit undervalued, or who was doing well. So I've gone with, now I really wanted Matt Crouch, but I've gone with Jack Steele. He's, looks like he's back to the Steele of old. Reasons why, Matt Crouch, he's had a good start to the year, and I wish I did start him. And he's about 30k cheaper as well. But yeah, I'm just wondering, can he keep the scoring up? He's behind Laird and what's his name, Dawson in the pecking order, where Steele is a number 1 midfielder at St Kilda. I really like the Steele pick. He can be my M8, and I do think he's going to be more likely to be a keeper. But one thing I am frustrated on is I just didn't have enough money to get Bonner to Crouch. So Bonner survives another week, so I'm not really happy about that, but he could go nuts against my Bombers this week. Alright, so third trade. So as you can see, I've got Flanders here. He's in my midfield. Why do I have Flanders in my midfield? That is because I traded Ollie Wines to Tom Powell. Now, this guy's 312k. Looks like he's got, he's had 70% and 93% CBAs in the last couple of weeks. So, And who's he keeping out? Is there anyone listening to North Melbourne? I don't think there is. I think there might be Will Phillips, but I'm guessing Powers past Phillips. I actually have this guy in all three of my Supercoach draft sides. So, yeah, why not have him in my classic as well? He scored 129. I was absolutely loving it for my draft team. And, yeah, I've just gone... Why not have him in my classic side as well? Do I expect him to score 129s every week? No. Maybe if 90 to 100 would be good. He could be that F6, so he's going to gain midfield status as well. So he could even be, if he's not F6, maybe even that F7/M9 type. Alright, so that's my trades for this week. Trades for next week, depending on if anything happens this week, so maybe like a Bonner, if he does poorly again, I could move Reed into the midfield, but then I have too many midfielders. So what my plan is, well, I might have to stick it out with Bonner. Yuck. That is a yuck pick. And have Bont, Butters, Steele, Green, Bonner, and Roberts, McKercher, Sanders on my field. So happy to field these three. Matt Roberts, by the way, he's also going to gain his defensive DPP as well after round 6, after all the buys have finished. So, and also I think I read somewhere that Riley Sanders might be on target as a forward. So, yeah, that's one to keep an eye on as well. All right, so, yeah, next week, either Bonner or Tom Berry, who I'm not happy with, scored a 24. What? Ugh. 24 in a whole game of footy after scoring 100 the week before. At least he's made us some money. But he might go to Sam Darcy next week. He scored 100 and something last week, and he's playing West Coast this week, so it could be another big score. Could even get him now if you really wanted to, but no, not going to do that. Not going to go early. All right, so yeah. And also, I'm keeping an eye on if there's another defensive rookie coming through. He's a bit more expensive at 134, but that's Carl Warner, who I think he was scoring well in round 1, but then got concussed. He hasn't come back this week, so he might be back next week. But we can have another look at him as well. So potentially only the one trade next week, but then again, probably not. All right, so vice captain. So I've gone with the VC on Gawn. So I haven't got it on Bontempelli. Lock, you paid $724 for Bont, and you're not going to have him as your captain. Well, I think I'm not sure how true it is, but a bit of rumours going around that Bontempelli's pulled up a bit score. Could he be a late out? Not playing West Coast. So I'm just not going to go there this week. I'm going to go with Maxley Gawn to go big against Port Adelaide. And got Isaac Heaney with this captaincy against Richmond. But yeah, he could go nuts again. He's in Brownlow form. So yeah, come on, Isaac. Lift for lock. Doing as well. See, I've got Flanders up here because he's got the bye, right? I'm going to... So Darcy Wilson plays first. If I'm happy with his score, then I'll put Jai Clark on the ground. Oh, sorry. If I'm happy with his score, I will leave Flanders on the ground. If not, I'll put Jai Clark on the ground. But might not matter if Mont's like a laid out. But I'll believe it when I see it. All right, and also, I'm going to have Berry as my captain because I've only got 6 here in the forward line. And Seth Campbell's score is going to count. All right, so that's the team this week. Just a short one. Actually, I've gone on a bit longer than I thought I would. All right, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a good Easter weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.